Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Ryan here. Some crazy news has just dropped via the WWE.com app. I believe this occurred at the NXT tapings that happened tonight. I got this message around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Asuka has relinquished the NXT Women's Championship. I'm going to read you it's a very short, but I'll read you the full WWE.com article and then I'll give my comments. NXT Women's Champion Asuka relinquished her title to NXT General Manager William Regal tonight at Full Sail University in Orlando, Florida. After her dominant performance and historic 500-plus day reign as NXT Women's Champion, the Empress of Tomorrow looks to her future for new opportunities in WWE. Though no specific details are known at this time, her reign will officially end on the date her historic announcement airs. So, Asuka has had an amazing, like this article said, 500 plus day reign, and it ends like this, it's a very, very abrupt and sudden thing. Now, we know she sustained an injury at the most recent NXT takeover this past weekend, but the word was that she was only going to be out maybe like something around the ballpark of 6 weeks, maybe 8 weeks. Definitely something, especially with NXT not having as rigorous of a schedule as the main roster. It's something that they could have kind of hid for a little while until Asuka was ready to come back. They wouldn't. It wasn't long enough that they would have had to strip the title from her. So now they are choosing to have her relinquish the title. So clearly, this looks to be setting up a main roster debut for Asuka. It seems like it's inevitable. And aside from it being potentially injury related, my only other thought is clearly she's getting called up to the main roster very soon, and they do not want to kill her mystique, which may actually end up being a very smart strategy. Because let's face it, everyone who eventually makes it to the main roster, what happens right before they come? At least the major superstars. They lose their championship. Now, Asuka has done something really special with the NXT Women's Championship. And yes, it is a shame that she is not going to be passing the torch to another woman in NXT, if you will, because whoever was going to end this 500 plus day streak was certainly going to be made. I mean, that was going to be a huge, huge deal. But more importantly is how Asuka carries over to the main roster, right? Because as great as NXT is, it really comes down to what happens on the main roster, and that's NXT fans, that might be a sad reality, but we know that the main roster is where it's where it truly counts. I hate to say it, and if you want Asuka to come in looking strong, right? You don't want your last memory of her before the main roster to be that she lost. She lost that ridiculous streak. Instead, you have her coming in. She held the NXT Women's title for 500 days. And you know what? She ran out of competition. So she's here now on whatever brand she ends up on. My thinking is it's probably going to be Raw, if I had to guess. We've had some debuts. We've had Bobby Roode show up on SmackDown. We've had Shelton Benjamin show up on SmackDown. It seems like this is like a mini post-WrestleMania where there's going to be some new debuts. I'm thinking Asuka is inevitably going to be heading to Monday Night Raw. Whenever she recovers, when she's fully recovered from her injury, that's what I expect to see. Nevertheless, though, just crazy news. I don't think a lot of people saw that this historic women's title reign from Asuka was going to end so abruptly in this fashion. We thought surely someone was going to take her down, but nevertheless, that is the case. So I want to get your guys' thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think about this whole matter, about Asuka relinquishing the title in this way. Was this the right way to do it, to best position her for a main roster run? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to check out our podcast every single Wednesday not only on this YouTube channel, you can check it out on Apple Podcasts and Stitcher as well. So hit that subscribe button if you have not already, and I'll see you guys next time.